Everyone, myself Vishnu Priya, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Studies. I am going to take a subject of the entrepreneur manager. In this topic, everybody know what is mean by entrepreneur. So today we see somehow different about the entrepreneur types. So any guesses about this topic, any ideas about this topic? You have to be guess, you have to be identified. What is this? Okay, today we see a corporate entrepreneur. Everybody know the word what is mean by entrepreneur. The corporate entrepreneur is totally different. So before we going to start today's section, we just recap what we saw the previous class. So previous class we saw an entrepreneur manager. So entrepreneur manager means who is entrepreneur manager and how many types we are having. Totally 4 types of entrepreneur manager, and what are their needs and the important what challenges they are facing under the principle of entrepreneur management. So totally 4 principle: vision, missions, and their financial statement. They has to know taken the risk. So those things is we have to see in the previous class. So today we see about the corporate entrepreneur. So what do you mean that the corporate entrepreneur? So before you everyone know the entrepreneur, so then the word corporate entrepreneur is a new word. So no one can know this the word of corporate entrepreneur. So what do you mean about the corporate entrepreneur? So what is before we start know about and corporate entrepreneur, the word corporate, what is mean that? Everyone know the word of corporate. So corporate is nothing but it is a huge or multinational company that called as a corporate entrepreneur. So the corporate entrepreneur is the process of creating new business. So which is establishing the organization that can distribute the exit market and create the new industries. So for example, you take in TCS and CTS company. It is a company, they can create the new business, they can establish a new project, and also they creating new market strategy, and also they creating new ideas. They can offer lot of opportunities for more employees. So corporate entrepreneur is same as like if you occurred any problem you want, they can take the any new solutions or new idea. They can start a new theme for our to a business. That person is called as a corporate entrepreneur. They can know about employees, and also they can know about the environmental of total corporate entrepreneur. So it is a long term process. It is not a short term process. It is a long term process. The entrepreneur take the all responsible. Corporate entrepreneur take all the responsible, so they can balance every problem and they can start their new business, and also they can distributing the every market. If their competitor or whatever can be occurred, the corporate entrepreneur to take over this problem, and they can reduce this problem to achieve in the world, corporate world. So this is the 4 model of corporate entrepreneur: the enabler, the producer, the opportunities, the advocate. The enabler, they can enable all the process. They providing the funding and senior management of all the project. So for taking in Google is the funding agency. They can providing the potential project. If you start your business, you want to implementing your business strategy, you want to identify your growth, or you have to marketing, or you want to innovate anything, the Google is the best platform. You have to be address your business in that Google platform. So the corporate entrepreneur to give the fundings, and they give potential, they can give the ideas. So if you want to develop any web designing, or you have to be alternating any other thing, the enable can suggesting for the providing the fund, and also attention to the potential projects for your works. Then the producers. The producer is nothing but the producer is the company establishment and support and full services for the corporate entrepreneur. They can be supporting for fully everything. You taken a simple example for a film. In the film, the producer only take all the responsibilities. They can establish, and they is fully supported for that film. They financially also employees, they want and co-actors or any other equipments or any other details. They, if you want, means the producer will be given to their directors. So the same as like the producer will be established everything. They can giving the full services for the corporate entrepreneur. The opportunities means approaching to the corporate entrepreneur to what they are knowing and what you have to be doing that. So you just be given your ideas, you can creating the own things. For example, you have a good platform about in AI, Google has to give the few spaces for Play Store. So it is the main thing. You are creating an opportunity and a deliberate approach to the corporate entrepreneur. The advocate is nothing but the strongly corporate entrepreneur. They can recommending the everything. This is the primary thing. They can giving the primary fundings and primary solutions given for the all process. So that everybody know the advocate is the common thing. They can providing everything. They can suggest if any legally or illegally, if any problem will be occurred even in your society, in your corporate thing, they can shout out and they can give their suggestion. So this is the 4 model of corporate entrepreneur. Next we can see a few advantages of corporate entrepreneur. So improving your competitive positions and also ranges of strategy. You push your company, your range will be established wide and improve your growth and probability also, and organization performance also be increased. If you have to be invite new thing, you have to be starting a new business, automatically your growth and profit maximizations, everything will be high. And also you have to be know the marketing strategy, market indicators. So other you have to be learn lot of things. The corporate entrepreneur can learn lot of new organization learning. It is the main part. If they can learn any new things, the organization corporate learn new things, they can given to our employee. Our organizations will be growth very fastly. So the few disadvantages were it's not a stable, it's not suitable for the startup, it's suitable for the corporate companies only, and also may appear in long process cycle. If you want to change anything in your corporate company, it is a short thing. If you have 100 employee, you can change it very easily. If you have 5,000 employee, it is a long term process. The communications will be given to all the people and everybody can be adapt that situation. That is, so it is taken a long process, and also limited financial rewards only for that. And our centralized problem. If you, for example, if a CTS has a big company, if any problem will be occurred in the server, it is a centralized problem. So everything can be filled down. So no one can be work for that. For other problem for corporate entrepreneur, the communication problem will be occurred, and also the misunderstanding will be. There is any problem will be occurred in a some sub group of our company, it will be affected all over this. So this is the disadvantages, and this is the few challenges. What the challenges are: risk aversions and resistance to the change, and organization culture structures will be challenging. If you want to change any other things, you have to invite it to the employee, the organization culture and structures also be changed. And also resist to change means if everyone not to adapt to the every situation, so it is resistant. Not everyone can be easily adapted. Whatever happened in our environmental, whatever happened, the corporate entrepreneur, it's not easy to do this. If you want to innovate any things, is the technology will be new, and the employees will be new, the other people, exiting people not be adapted those things, so it is very difficult. So this is the few challenges of corporate entrepreneur. Next, this is the few assignment. What is the corporate entrepreneur? Why the corporate entrepreneur important for the business? Any guesses? You people are saying the advantage and disadvantage. Based on that, you have to be tell any points about why the corporate entrepreneur important for the business. Any ideas? Okay, is the corporate entrepreneur suitable for all type of business? You have to be think about and tell about the answers. Yes, the corporate entrepreneurship suitable for all type. Yes, of course, every business having the new strategy, they can be invented lot of things, they can extend their brands and product. The corporate entrepreneur is most important for all the people. Okay, fine. So what we saw today is, so if anyone can give the summaries, any ideas about what are the things we can see in the today's classes? Anybody ideas? Okay, today we see what is corporate entrepreneur and model. We saw 4 model. The model was the producer, the enabler, the entrepreneur, the opportunities. The 4 model we have to be seen. So advantage, disadvantage, we see in few points about the advantages and disadvantages. Challenges we see in 4 types only. Risk aversions, becoming a long term and short term, and resistance of the risk. So those things are seen in today's classes. So the corporate entrepreneur means creating the new things. If any problem will be occurred on the industry side, they can take over the problems, they then rectify. If you want to start any new business, the people can be extend lot of contacts, and also the people are taking the lot of risk to extend your project. So this this is about the corporate entrepreneur. This is the reference link. Okay, thank you all.